and welcome to LawWiser. Earlier on LawWiser, we had discussed about the medical devices registration. We have also discussed the Drugs and Cosmetics Act of 1940. But are you aware, recently the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has introduced the draft of Drugs, Medical Devices and Cosmetics Bill 2022. And this is said to be replacing the existing law of Drugs and Cosmetics Act. So today we will try and understand what is this new draft bill, what does it hold, and different aspects of it. So to discuss this, we have today with us Ritika Ganju. She's a partner at Phoenix Legal. She's a corporate partner with a special focus on pharma and healthcare. Welcome, Ritika, and thank you for joining again with us.
Thank you, Sanya. It's always a pleasure to associate with LawWiser.
So, Ritika, to begin with, we would want to know what is the prime objective of this draft bill?
Sure. See, the act as of now that we have, Drugs and Cosmetic Act of 1940, is a pre-independence legislation, which is not reflective of the medical and technological advancements that have happened in recent time, and the legal developments that have gone hand in hand from time to time. These legal developments include regulations which govern new aspects that are of medical devices, clinical trials, cosmetics, draft bill of e-pharmacy that has been pending. So in a way, the new legislation, the proposed legislation gets these together and eliminates does make an effort to eliminate the conflicts that could crop up during interpretation of regulations governing all these aspects, new aspects. As far as state rules are concerned, there is no new set of rules that has been introduced as of date. The draft bill specifies, specifically in the 9th schedule, that until the new rules are introduced after the act has been repealed, the ongoing act has been repealed, the rules such as medical devices, drug rules, new drugs and clinical trial rules, as well as cosmetic rules, which are already in place, will continue to be applicable. So this is interesting area because clinical trials is something that never found mention in the act. To certain aspects were dealt with in Schedule Y of the rules, the drugs and cosmetic rules. And this was after much of intervention by the Supreme Court back in 2013. Recently in 2019 were the rules of new drugs and clinical trial rules introduced. And thereafter, there was nothing to bring everything together, but that's what draft bill does. Draft bill has now provided for all the permission licenses. Now it finds a mention in the draft bill, that means the proposed legislation. Also, importantly, all the compensation provisions as well as the provision relating to penalty, which are relevant for clinical trials, will now be seen in the key legislation. So that is something which never happened before. Say, as of now, the e-pharmacy segment is not regulated. The uncertainty in regulatory framework of e-pharmacy is not conducive to the growth that we see in the sector. It is potentially like to grow in a very fast pace in coming times. The draft bill that was introduced in 2018 to regulate this segment has not been finalized, so nothing has been taken off on that aspect. The draft bill proposes to regulate online mode of sale and distribution of drugs, and therefore there is no concrete provision which deals with aspects of e-pharmacy in the draft bill itself, but it reflects the intention of the government that they have concrete plans to introduce regulations governing the sector very soon. So this can only be welcomed by the industry because they are looking at a regulated framework for the segment.
Thank you, Ritika, for sharing your thoughts on the draft bill. Thank you so much.
Sanya also would like to add here that more details on the aspects related to the draft bill are covered in an article written by me and my colleague Apeksha Bhatia, These articles can be reviewed on Mondac as well as the Exology.
Sure, thank you.